Hello, thank you for joining me. Let's talk the major arcanas with tarot cards. So, major arcanas, they talk about the major turning points in your life, the fated significant events. The minor arcanas are temporary situations or your daily circumstances that you go through. Okay, so basically the major arcana is the Fool's journey, the Fool. This is when he starts out his journey, and then each card, their number. So the Fool is 0, and they are numbered all the way to 21. So it's 22 cards in the major arcana. If you want to get started with tarot, I would practice with these cards first. This builds your structure and you get to know the foundation before you start adding your minor arcanas in there. Okay, so when you're looking at a card, it's the numbers, the type of card that's significant in where the Fool is in his journey and what lessons. And it represents what we're going through in the lessons we have to learn. Okay, but when you're looking at the card, you have to notice the entire picture, the colors. Like you see the yellow in the background. That signifies intellect, mental activities, and victory. But you see the rough waters. Water is fluid and it depicts emotion and sentiments. Stagnant or flowing water, or is it clear? Is it muddled? Is it choppy? Is it calm? It hints to depict the mental state. Okay, you see the dog. He is a white dog and he's like trying to pull on his shoe to warn him. White means inspirational guidance. Basically, he's trying to warn him, and he's just, lost in the clouds and not even listening to the dog. Also, each card represents seasons. Spring shows the season of development and expansion. Joy and happiness is summer. Fall is deliberate and strategic. Winter is tangible results. So you have to look at the colors in the cards. You have to look what's in there. You see the sun on this card. If you look in the background, black signifies transformation or the end of a cycle and the beginning of a new one. The colors red. You also have to look what's inside the cards, like the flowers. What color are the flowers? What does that mean? The orange on the inside of the Fool's shirt. Vegetation has certain meanings. The clothing that they're wearing, the robes, the crowns, the halos. He has wings. The homes on there, they're all telling a story. You have to read them and study them, and then you technically want to get to a point where you can just look at the card and you can get that feeling of what it's trying to tell. Because when I'm reading myself, I can connect to it, but when I'm reading someone else, it's intuition. You have to look at the cards, see what the cards are telling you, but you have to read their energy as well. Thank you so much for joining me.